Tani Games. Welcome back to the channel. I'm here with another Discord Dreamsnaps review video. Very excited to get into this and have a look at the incredible submissions from the community. There are some beautiful creations as always. I really appreciate you all sharing with me these submissions so I can then also share them. I think it's wonderful to see and it is inspiring, and I think looking at ways people do dream snaps can really help inspire myself, and perhaps it inspires others of different techniques you can use in dream snaps, like future ones and stuff like that. So I do love to see it. So thank you everyone who has shared. I appreciate it. But why don't we go jump over to Discord and take a look at these wonderful creations. Okay, so we're starting off strong with Doodle's submission here. I love this. This colorway is so good. The purple and the blue. I love that you've got these flowers here. Not flowers, butterflies. I love that you've got these butterflies here. I do believe it's from Mirabelle. That's another great technique that you can use if you have Mirabelle just off to the side or the front of the camera, and then she does her special spinning thing with all the butterflies. It looks so good. I love all the foliage here, definitely giving like jungle, tropical kind of vibes. But I do love how monstrous your character is, and using this raven here works really well as well. I love how it kind of blends into the same sort of like color scheme, but definitely still has those kind of like monstrous supernatural vibes. Next up, we have Madam Red with this super cute submission. I love this. Your character looks adorable. I love this outfit. I think it's super cute. I love that we've got Boo's door in the background, all the laugh canisters. It's definitely giving like monsters, laugh floor kind of vibes. Those like maybe an office at the laugh factory and stuff like that. I think this works really well. I love to see this kind of setup. I think it's just so cool. Like using all these like file cabinets in the background as well is really nice, and then the little monster on the top is just like such a cute little detail. So I really like this and I hope it does very well. Next up, we have Momba Jules with this amazing submission, and oh my goodness, this is so good. Like all the colors and like just this whole setup right here, the waterfalls, the like the water fountains, the lighting, these like bioluminescent like palm trees. Like just the color coordination in this entire snap is so good. We got Sully in the like obviously the blue and purple fur. We have like a purple monster here. We have like the clay Sully statue thing here. We have the purple raccoon companion. Your character obviously dressed in like purple and blue vibes. This is so cute. I absolutely love this. I think this is a fantastic submission. Next up, we have Princess Star Butterfly, and this is like a scare floor simulator kind of setup. I think this is so good. I love that it kind of obviously looks like Boo's room. You've got Sully yelling in the background. I do believe this is meant to be from the Monsters University film, the like headmaster teacher who's like a giant like dragon thing. Like that's what this looks like. Obviously all the other like monsters in training. This just works so nicely together. I really like this. It is so Monsters Inc. themed, and I think that's wonderful. Next up, we have Cole with this super cool submission. I love this. It's definitely got like a dark, mysterious vibe to it, which I think is amazing. I love the like the lights from the starlight projector. It looks so good. Obviously the scary squirrel companion works so nicely with this kind of like darker, mysterious tone. Coordinating the maleficent horns and the like maleficent or raven wings just works really nicely. I love this. I think this is a fantastic submission. Next up, we have Bagel Arena with this like Monsters University campus kind of vibes. We have like all the books here and the bookcases. We have all the like, I guess you could call them like dorm rooms or maybe even like university buildings. This like picnicky setup with all the like pizza and the drinks. This Wally stand for the food items with like the hot dog symbol kind of thing on it just works really well. It definitely has like university campus vibes. I actually love this setup as like perhaps like a permanent decoration in the valley. I think works really well having these buildings surrounding this like green like almost like a park kind of setup. I think just works really, really nicely. Your character looks amazing. I love the color choices here. I think this is great. We've got Sully yelling in the background. We have Mike here. This is a fantastic submission. Next up, we have Jolly with this submission, and I really, really like this. I love the color choices in this. I think this is fantastic. I love like all the like monstrous plushies that you've used here. I think that's really cool. The like this green like fencing in the background is really fun. Just a lot of bright, vibrant colors, which I love. Like the fact that everything's coordinated from the hair to the eyes to the lipstick and the like the face makeup details is just so good. So honestly, this is incredible. Next up, we have FlameG, and I love this. This is so good. Firstly, all the sparkles I am absolutely here for. I love that we've got Mike here, again, looking very animated. Stitch looks adorable. We have Sully in the background. We have all the, like, monstrous, like, plushies and everything. Like, even the toy aliens, the cardboard cutouts. This is just a very creative, very kind of, like, monster realm, monster like monstropolis kind of vibes, and your character looks so good. The hair, the clothing, like everything just works so well together. I think this is an amazing submission. This is great. So honestly, fantastic job. Next up, we have Wolfie with this submission, and I really, really like this. I love that it's like dorm room vibes. We have a lot of like monsters around, so we've got the big monster plushie, the sort of medium-sized one in the background, this little Mikey plush. We even have Mike Wazowski here sat on the sofa, which I think is so good. It almost looks like he's either watching TV or having a conversation with this little monster. And then we've got your character here in the background as well, which I think is a lovely addition. This looks fantastic. Next up, we have Marina with this submission, and this is so good. Again, these kind of like Monstropolis vibes. I love the lighting, like the mix of the different colored lampposts. I love that this is like an outdoor gig music festival kind of setup. All the like picnic tables and park benches, the sushi stand, like even this monstrous like ride thing here in the background looks so cool. Definitely adding to the Monstropolis vibes. Is that a bookcase? Like, that just looks so cool in the background there behind Sully. And then we have a nice bit of framing at the front of the photo with the flowers. You look great posed here with Mike and a couple of the monster plushies. And your character definitely looks very monstrous, which I love. I love the color choices. I love the hair. I love the accessories. This is a fantastic submission. Yeah, this is amazing. Next up, we have the Decorista, and this is such a great submission. I remember you doing this on stream as well. I love that we've got Mike here, like, not Mike, Sully in the background, like, doing his little run-in thing, but he definitely looks very animated and alive here. And then we have Mike looking up to him. It just looks like they could be really having, like, a genuine conversation. I love that we've got this kind of, like, city core Monstropolis vibe. Like using the Lightning McQueen car like as if it's a real car works very well. Makes me think Mike had his own car in the film, I believe. So I think that ties in quite nicely. The flowers and decor is just so good. Your character looks amazing. This is a 4,000 Moonstone submission for sure. Next up, we have Punchy LaRue with this submission. And I really like this. This whole like sushi bar setup is so, so good. Do you know what I really like about this? Is the like perspective points here. So like we've got this booth here for the like the sushi booth. And instead of moving this like sushi counter all the way against the back wall, it actually lines up very nicely with the edge of the sushi booth, which I think is so, so good. The like the wallpaper choices is really nice. I love that we've got a monster here sat eating the sushi. We've got Mike here as well, which I think is always a great addition to the snap. Using Mike or Sully, I think, is a great idea. Your character definitely looks very monstrous. I love that you've gone with like the no hair look. I think that really adds to it. And then you've got the wings and everything like that. This is a great outfit, and I think this will do very well. Next up, we have Say Hi Joel with this submission. Again, that kind of like Monsters Inc. dorm room, communal area vibes. I love this little setup. I think this is really great with the desk. Using the monster plushies is such a great idea. And your character definitely looks very, very monstrous. I love the very green vibes. I think that's super cool. Mixed with like the green horns, the face makeup, the yellow goggles contrast very nicely, and then you've got like a green backpack on to coordinate. This is a really, really cool snap. I think this is going to do very well. Next up, we have Miss Cupcake with this very, very risky submission. This is really unique. Okay, so we've basically zoomed in on the monstrous idol, and it's kind of made your character look like they have a giant eyeball as a head, which I think is fantastic. It's just like such a unique idea and concept. I think it works really, really well. I'm definitely excited to see what your results are and see how people respond to this, because it is a bit out there. It's definitely giving all the right monstrous vibes, but I am very intrigued to see how this will be received. Next up, we have Kat with this submission, and I really like this whole like stage setup. The fact that you're here, we've got Sully in the background who looks like he's performing with a mic. We have a Stitch here next to the like little lute guitar thing, and the fact that Mike is speaking into his microphone here at the like piano, such a good touch. I love this creative take on this challenge. I think it's super fun. Your character's definitely very monstrous. I am curious, what are these items in the front? Like, what item is this? I really want to know. It looks very, very cool, but I just can't work out which item this is. So I'm very intrigued. What item is it? It looks great. I love this. Next up, we have Mrs. Chuckles, and I really, really like this submission. Look at this. This is so great. All the like monstrous people here. We have this like sushi table set up. And Sully, again, looking very animated, which I love. He's kind of like jumping up, reaching up, which is super fun. I absolutely love that. Honestly, this is such a fun submission, and I love this angle and perspective. I think it's really great and unique. Next up, we have Tawana with this submission, and this is so good. Look at how well decorated this room is. This is such a cool setup, like the vines on the wall, the lighting with these like little mermaid lanterns. Then we've got these giant like manta ray decorations. This is so, so cool. I love this little room set up with like the little monster plushies. I love that we've got Mike here. We have this like Roz character, and then your character looks very monstrous. I love the color choice for the hair. I think that's really great. This is such a cool setup. I really, really like this. Next up, we have Sunny with this submission. And oh my god, I was like blown away when I saw this. The fact that you've captured the raven like mid-flight here with its wings just looks incredible. Adds such a great unique perspective. I think your character looks amazing, definitely giving those Monster Sona vibes. I love that it's kind of like almost like a simple backdrop, but so detailed. All the different texture from the foliage items. Go eat a hobnob if you're watching this video, Pupster and Luca. um, we have these gorgeous ancient landing lights here, which is fantastic, mixed in with the bamboo. This is a fantastic submission, and even the like little flames as well. Oh, this is incredible. This is so good. Next up, we have Queen 234 with this kind of like monster dorm room living space. I love this. I love the rugs. All the book piles is such a good touch. And then we've got like the bookcases. We've got this cute little seating area. And even the little Mikey plush in the background is so cute. Your character looks great. I love the outfit. I love the color choices. I think this is a fantastic submission, and I'm very excited to hear about your results. Next up, we have Curl's Fantasy, and this is again like the kind of like the Scare or Laugh Factory training room setup. I think this is so good. I love the like use of the grate in here. It just adds a little bit of texture. We have the like the monster plushies here, which is great. I love the TVs on the screen that they look like monitors. They're observing different situations, like keeping an eye on like the children's rooms. We have like the laugh floor here. I do love, obviously I can't skip this without pointing out how amazing Sully looks right now. This is so good. Such a clever little detail, so animated, really adds a lot of like a dynamic vibe to the photo. I love that we've got Boo's door here, we've got the bed. This definitely really looks like the training room that you have or that's in the film. I think this is a fantastic submission. It's so good. Next, we have my alt account submission, and I must admit, I don't think this was my final, so I can't remember if I tweaked it or not with the backdrop a little bit. I knew I played around a lot with it and stuff, but it was this outfit that I went for, this kind of like pose and vibes and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I don't know how well this is going to do. It definitely has the monstrous vibes. Um, yeah, I just wanted to do something a bit kind of like maybe unique or different and stuff. I wasn't too sure how well received the like heart jacket would be if it felt too soft and girly compared to like the darker monstrous vibes that a lot of submissions have, especially since I've used like the scary squirrel and the fawns in the background. I really wasn't too sure if it just was too much of a juxtaposition. But we'll see how it does results wise. I'm not 100% confident on this one, but we'll just have to wait and see. Next up, we have Melly B with this submission, and I think this is fantastic. Like, you're kind of like directing the monsters what to do, you're training them, you're telling them what they've got to do and things like that. I love this. I love the outfit. The outfit looks so good. I would never think to put together like this wetsuit kind of thing with these boots and everything, but it does work really nicely. I love that we've got the like eyeball door here and it looks like it's looking towards you. This is a really fun and creative setup. I think this is going to do very nicely. Next up, we have Kasha with this amazing submission. I love this. Again, all the little details, this little table here. We've got the filing cabinets, the little monsters and all the like laugh canisters and stuff works really well. Your character looks so good posing in this way. Very similar to my main account's kind of like submission and pose. I absolutely love this. I think it's so great, so fun and dynamic. I really, really like this. I think this is a fantastic submission. I think this is going to do really, really well. Now we come to my main account submission. I actually do really, really like this. There's a couple of things I noticed afterwards, like maybe I should have put the eye goggles on for slightly more tags and stuff like that. But I do generally pretty much love this. I love that Donald is in this like really active pose. Stitch looking up is adorable. I do like how Sully's looking over. I did want to make it look like Sully was playing, like controlling the DJ set more, but dealing with four different characters and trying to line up all their animations in one go is incredibly difficult and very time consuming. We do have Mike here on the left as well. I do kind of like how he's hidden away. Like, it's kind of like he's not the center of attention at the shot. And then it's kind of like meant to be this like party vibes kind of get up. That's what I wanted with this submission. So hopefully that comes across really well. Fingers crossed. Next up, we have Nolan with this submission, and I really like this. All the like monster plushies just works really nicely. The two giant eyeball doors. There's like a symmetry almost with this photo with a lot of the like different plushies and the doors and everything like that. I do love that we've got Sully in the background here, like yelling. I think that's super fun. Your character looks really great. I love the color choices with the hair. The like little pop of red on the like ends of the hair, I think really looks nice with the like the red goggle eyes. I think it just works really, really well. This is a really fun submission, and I hope this does really well for you. Next up, we have Poroforo with this submission. I really, really like this. Your character looks amazing. I love the companion critter choice. I think that was a great idea. And I love how Mike is like doing the like finger guns and stuff like that, like pointing towards you. Like, that is so, so good. This is a super fun submission. I love how you've lined up this like what is it called? It's like a divider kind of thing, with all the like door patterns on it. I think that really adds like a unique touch to the room. It's a great way of kind of like cutting down the space a bit. Like if the room is too big but you don't want to resize it, or you want to cut some items out and hide away tags. Like I know in this challenge it wouldn't matter because it was an outfit one, but like if it was a decor challenge, this would be a great way to hide some like random clutter items. This is a really great submission. I'm really excited to hear about your results. Next up, we have Angel of Thursday with this submission. This is again kind of like the Laugh Floor, Laugh Factory vibes. I definitely love the color choices. The wallpaper is a really great choice here. I love all the monsters here, and just like obviously your character like yelling, roaring, and Sully doing his yell roar in the background. Again, these just like really dynamic poses I think add so much detail to a photo. It really feels like a snapshot of a moment in life, if that makes sense. Like a candid photo. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I love the like monsters employee of the wall like wall decor piece. I think that's really great. We've got all the laugh canisters and booze door. This is a fantastic submission. I really like this. And then last but most certainly not least, we have Roll Marianne's submission here. And I love this. I love the colors on this. I feel like your monster is so unique. I love the color choices, the makeup, the hair. Yeah, this is just a wonderful submission. I think it's so, so beautiful, so captivating. I think this is a fantastic submission and something that's really unique and different, so will stand out amongst a lot of the other submissions. So I think this is absolutely wonderful. Okay, so there you have it. That's the submissions from Discord for the Monster Sona challenge. Let me know what you thought of these submissions in the comments down below. I really enjoyed them. I think they were all amazing, wonderful creations. You've all worked really, really hard. So fantastic job to everyone, and I hope you all get amazing results next week on Wednesday for these. I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys!